one. This is 5. I would move it first. But if you won, then the opposite would be. Okay, so we don't have to do any roach tests because I have all 4s and you have all 5s. So
there we go.
If there is if you have the same initiative, if you have like a 3, 4, and 5, would you roll this each different side?
No, I'll just cut it to the chase. I'll just delve and focus.
So yeah, every time you have there's a overlapping initiative.
Well, all focuses, but he gets a free one because it's a blue maneuver. So
the matching initiative.
He's just going to do
reset for every round.
No. So I dialed in a 2 forward. So I would just take my templates and use the 2 forward. And at this point, you're supposed to declare an action. So, for example, I could take a.
I know, right? Our judge. Oh, I'm gonna start doing.
I think we should have loads of
You get to choose which you
Yeah. No, I mean, if you have matches, you get to choose between them.
Is there always like a specific way of deciding if you all have the same initiative?
No, you get to move whatever one you want. So I took the focus to
for what it's worth.
If you take
and then let's say I do a barrel roll. So this is a barrel roll. I'll line it up going backwards. That's my action. And then
is there any restriction player and
as long as you don't end up
no part of the basic can be over when you planning on playing.
I think it was worth it. So this is a 2. Where's your and then my turn backwards. So to demonstrate.
Oh, we didn't lose movement. We didn't lose much, not anything. So I just started the timer now. Okay.
So that 2
It's not gonna change.
and actions.
Upside is you worry about playing Doofus. So like, if I were to take Doofus by himself, because he's really good by himself, then you won't give it to him.
This one's the 4 for the move.
If you're flying,
Yeah, that's correct. Actually, that looks like
you don't stress it.
yeah, it's the one right there. We'll just look at the tips.
Does that work?
The little chevron.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, line it up. It should be completely flush between the 2 little bumps.
I basically did a separate.
And then same thing on the back side.
The chevrons are like the chevrons.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess once you get
once you get used to it. Okay. So yeah, just keep moving all your ships.
He's got 7 health. He has an upgrade that allows him to just ignore crits.
Ready?
Haha, you gold. Deck.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. I was just like, I wanted to do a second thought. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Well, as far as downgrading it.
Okay. They're all doing red.
Yeah, I said it.
Okay, yeah.
Are you using the slow?
It's gonna hurt in the beginning because you're bending the card.
My magic player brain can't do that.
The cardboard that they're made out of.
This is the barrel.
Yes. I know that's true. My brain does just like sees it.
I don't see my cards.
I really like the
Yeah, it's pretty right.
Okay, so you've moved.
Yeah, everything. For my actions, I can get the focus.
Okay, so then
Like just for like when I for like where you actually move, where do you kind of keep them?
some people put them back. I like to keep them on the board generally.
There's no like I just wonder if there's like a
There's not a specific protocol, but you do want to keep it set where on the same movement that you chose because there are certain effects where it matters.
so basically just have a crap.
So no shots, no range, and then we just move on to the next phase. So you just do it over again.
It's like
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Yeah, I think it's pretty simple. So then we just do it all over again.
Well, after they made a couple of size of cards. Size of cards, right?
I guess they released
Two dice. Range 3.
well, I actually got
The goal of this game is to get close to 0 as possible.
what happens if you collide?
It's the same rules. If you can't finish the movement, it's just a bump.
No shots.
There's no differentiation between downgrades.
So it's kind of just a finish.
Is it agreeable or you want me to just...
Not finishing it. There's no adverse effect. What do you do?
Yeah, no shots. No shots.
I can't
The 2.5 rules you do, but
I read a little online. It seems like just the way it's like the game is not like moving around. It just kind of seems like kind of unnecessary.
this 2.5, yes.
Because they made like a change to where it like changed a lot of the core rules, but it didn't.
Yeah, they changed. They put in the objectives and stuff. They changed the way you build quests.
So in 2.0, they just like shoot.
It's just dogfight. There's no objective or anything.
Because I know in Armada there's the objective.
Yeah, there's no objectives. So then, if we had overlapping initiatives, we'd roll up and down. So then I do my movements. So I do a two straight.
So yeah, so you roll those dice.
And then I'm going to take a focus. I could also lock at this point if I wanted to. Yeah, I would say I'm going to take a lock. See, I am in range, so I would be able to take the lock. I guess I should get the lock tokens out. And then this one. Yeah, so if I lock your ship, I would put the lock token on your ship, and then when I attack, I can reroll. I can spend it to reroll.
Between rounds.
Yes. There's also rules where if I have like special weapons I can use, that I have to have a lock to use certain ordnance, but we don't have any ordnance on it.
Isn't it more
Like this one.
Yeah, maybe
Oh, yes, this is
It only can So this is bullseye. So I can roll 3 dice if I have the ship in bullseye. And then there's a turret, which so this allows me to roll 3 dice and take bullseye turret. I only can go front and back, and I only can roll 6 unless I have.
So is it kind of a restricted turret?
Yeah, it's a restricted. So that's my movement.
So if you have it facing forward, it's just a normal simplifier over a forward facing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm so surprised you're flying forward.
Not
Take more damage.
always.
When I play corn, I'm like, how much damage can I do? That's my
Focus.
And it's a blue maneuver, so he's gonna get the
And then for the barrel roll,
Yeah, you would line up that.
actually no, move if it can't barrel.
he's gonna
Yeah, that's right. You can do this.
So for
It's either
I'm so sorry.
or this.
It's tough with the legs where it are.
do. Yeah, when the legs are, I can't really see, but it's okay. All right, your fire space.
Thank you.
I mean, the main thing is people just want it to be accurate movement. So I don't know if you read Boba's ability, but you get to roll dice if you're in range 1 of the blue ship, so you'll get a roll off that one, and then 21, but that's what makes Boba really good. 1 dice on defense and attack. Oh well, you have both. Actually, you're gonna have fearless, and you're gonna have his ability to reroll that. Because it says while you defend a performance action, one of your dice.
Oh, we got it twice. We got it twice. We're doing it too.
Because it's a different activity.
You're 5, range 2. I know bullseye.
Here to have range 3 bullseye.
No, everybody wants to be range 1. I mean, it's not good for.
Want to hold it? Put it on the ground. Go for
And then now it's the shooting phase. So since you have 5, you take the shots first. So you can take it in any order you want. There are some strategies with that sometimes. We don't need to get into that right now. I mean, basically, the strategy is like, sometimes you might want to use, like if you have this ship in range of Boba, like Boba also can take a shot on this ship, and this ship, for example, only got a shot on this ship. Then you might
We're going to take 3 dice range to attack.
because then you can determine which that's what. So now
And then it's the number next to like the field of fire on that.
right. So Boba's 3.
That's
Oh, you're talking about range. So this is range 2. So it's definitely within range 2, but really it's range 1. The lower the range, the better.
Range 3.
So in this case, it's this point.
Wow. Oh my god. Alright.
Oh,
Or they just
So see, this is the field of fire. So since you have my ship
yeah, range 2.
so now you would roll 3 dice.
Range 2, I think
So that's 2 hits. Plus your fearless.
and range
1 addition.
I got Ruthless.
So then
I'm sorry?
I would
On Decimator.
roll 3. I have natural. Actually, you know what? Sorry. You roll 4 dice because range 1, there's a range 1 bonus. So you roll 1 more die. So you already used fearless. So then.
Hell yeah, you got
Obed doesn't have any focus.
So they're not.
So you want to use.
How'd you do that?
Well, I did K turns. They all turn around, and then I got to do a blue one to get rid of the stress. So I think so one hit to take one.
What do you have on Awakening?
Sloan, Ruthless, and Dauntless. That's kind of what I.
3 dice. How many you roll?
Yeah, I mean, if he's not gonna damage my ties, I might as well just damage myself. Okay, when it's attack damage on
So a
Decimator.
bonus attack on the Decimator.
So I blanked out.
No
I take 4.
Again, so no.
So basically, I
this one
have.
because reinforce only works for 2
That's
hits.
exactly 4, so it's already dead. Since I'm initiative 4, I don't get to take a shot with it.
Okay, that makes sense.
So if this was initiative 5, then I don't get to shoot.
In this, would this be like this? So then, that's even if it overlaps, it's going to attach to you. Or if I put it here and then you have to fire, you fire other ships. What's on the silver one?
Generally, it doesn't affect. Firing through a ship has no effect. Unless, like, for example, on one of your ships, I have tactical scrambler, so that does have an effect. So if I shoot through Boba, I would roll 1 dice die.
These 2 ships have a perfect plating.
So,
Also, these are questions for like second. These turns always start facing.
no, you can face it in direction. You want within its ability. So then you get to use constellation. So it looks like you have a shot with Talonbane, maybe even cavalry. Yes, you do with the regular forward arc, but you don't with the turret.
The turret is only range 2.
Yes. So you can roll 2 dice. Here with cavalry and with Talonbane, you have this in attack range. So you can roll 3. It looks like you have an attack here as well. So there is a defense range for this. So if I'm defending from a shot at range 3, I roll 1 additional.
So essentially, it's like the other side to the range 1 attack. At range 0, enemy ship, you collide with an enemy ship, could you still attack them or down?
No. If you're range 0, no attacks. Unless you have special.
So basically, just nothing unless you have an exception. Very fancy.
But if you're range 0, you can shoot through that ship and ship that you're not in combat on.
Okay. And there would be like no coming to the outside from if there was that swing.
Yeah, correct.
Alright, let's do this. Let's roll for you said
Actions
I and then I
so I only roll 2 defense.
perfect. Except when I roll.
So his ability is if you're in range 1, you roll 1 additional attack. So you roll 5.
And then if I'm defending at range 3,
Then you roll 1 additional. So you roll 3. Okay. So then I would roll 2 dice.
Droidsmith is the one general
blanks, so I would take. So the way it works is when you take the crits,
I'm ready.
it's always the regular hits. You take the regular hits first, and
Yes,
the
okay.
regular hits get canceled first.
Give yourself.
So they take priority for assigning hits. They
The regular hits do, so that it's more likely that you'll take a crit. Okay. Yeah. So I would take 1, 2. Actually, sorry, I'm doing it wrong. Since I have shields, I would take 1, 2, and then I would take the crit is structure damage. While you defend, roll one fewer defensive. So then that goes here.
that just kind of attaches to.
Yeah. And then I put. So from now on, for the rest of the game, I roll 1 fewer. Okay. And then.
After I did that, since I didn't so I remove it now. He does.
Until then.
Is that just kind of because, or is there like there's a scenario where
There's scenarios where maybe you could use it. Like if I get to shoot back, you would want it on there still.
oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, in this case, it's not going to get used most likely. But there's certain cases where there's special abilities that allow you to use it on another ship, maybe. Or you might get shot back.
So I'm going to shoot it the same ship that I previously did with my Y-wing. I rolled 2 hits.
I'll mark my ship over right now. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right side.
Okay, so I roll defense dice. So you're attacking this. So I'd roll 1 fewer dice. So just 1. He's also evaded. So I just 1 more hit. So since it's a hit and I don't have any shields left, I would take. Oh, sorry. Just a regular hit. Alright. So that's all your shots. Okay, so then we go back to dials. Oh yeah, I need to shoot, sorry. So this is range. So this is range 2. So he has a special ability that allows me to take a stress token to roll 1 additional die. They normally only roll 2, but I'll roll 3. But then it's gonna, if I want to drop the stress token, it's gonna limit my range. So
Can you explain exactly how the stress tokens work? Just again.
So if I have the stress token and then I do a movement the next turn, if I do, I can't do any reds.
And then if you don't do it,
And if I don't do blue, it stays on, which means I don't get it. So 3 dice.
and then as long as unless you get rid of it, you can hit another. Actually, it gives you a stress token until it's useful.
Of course, there are exceptions.
The general rule.
That's the general rule, yeah. So I'll spend the focus, so you'll take. Well, you're going to
Night
defend.
Beast is the one that does the.
And then which ship were you? Which one did you have? Both.
Just gonna take it first.
I rolled 2.
Alright. You're 5.
Blanks.
So
So
I take.
I think you got range 1.
I think it was 1.
You had 1 hit and 2 crits.
But you have 4 shields, so it just with the overall 3 shields. And then I have this guy. I think I've arranged 3 shots. So you're going to roll 1 additional die.
Just gonna focus for 4 hits.
And then you're targeting my Krillin.
I'm targeting because I only have 4 art, but I can't.
You can't.
My
Give them 2 stress tokens.
this ship doesn't have the option. So there will be 2 attack dice. So I have a hit.
A 4. Didn't expect that.
4, 2. And then it's range 3, so you roll a total of 3.
Range 3.
Because you have.
So what hands out the 2 stresses?
And then
Because of Ray Sloan, if a friendly ship 0 to 3 dies, that attacker gets 2 stress token, and then
So who has that?
him. It's a crew. It's a crew. And now all my ships, including my decimator, can reroll against them.
so you would take 2 hits. So you would put that over,
Yeah,
and then you
range
would
3.
deal yourself 1 charge of. And then that's it. Back to that.
2 days.
How many games do you play?
Okay.
I'm happy to play however many.
Decimator range 2 on Sam Westall.
I mean, my mom does not return my demo. So I don't need to be home by a certain
2 hits and a crit. Next 2.
Okay, so yeah, I
That's correct. You can switch the line.
It's only Aura Sing.
Range 3 on RC.
Yeah, range 3. This one. On the focus.
yeah, you can never be measuring speed.
Wait, why 2? It's 2 hits. You have an evader.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay, well, now my 2 ties. It's range. Yeah, range 2. Yeah, we'll do this one, range 2. Reroll. 1 crit.
Spend a force.
And this guy to range 2.
My turn. No road. So I got 2 bars.
On Sam. The 1. I got half, right?
So she defended. After I defend, I get a charge. That's the second time you attack Zan this turn, right?
Yeah.
So,
3 times, actually. 3 times.
okay, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm flipping the wrong things.
Okay, take your time. Take your time.
Flip the charges, Jeff, not the shield.
What did I spend my focus? I still. I think. No, I no. Sorry about that.
Yeah, there are some that have a called a stop.
Okay.
And it always involves stress.
Okay.
So you generally can only
Back to the
keep
pain
for
phase?
1 turn. But yeah, it's usually big ships. Right, so then back to you.
I guess the big ship kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Big ships. So the way you do it is line it up the best you can. And then see these lines, you're supposed to line it up with that center line as best as possible.
I love how they have fake designers. Yeah, way before fake designers.
So what some people do is they take this and they extend it out. So yeah, just something. How much you place it?
Oh my god, we did it again.
Technically, so you are here. So basically, theoretically, what you're supposed to follow with the lines as much as possible should be on over the center line as much as possible. So you gotta get it perfect. Just do something like that. So you would end up on the gas. So you would take
I'll be back.
yeah. So then you would take 1 strain token. I didn't give you any strains. So strain token means you roll 1 less attack die. this is deplete. This is strain. This means you roll one less. I think I said it wrong. This is one less attack die. This is one less defense.
This is one less defense.
Yeah.
And then that's what you get for passing it through that.
Right. And then what you roll is a one attack die. So roll one red die, and on a hit you get one ion token, and on a crit you take a crit. So you only roll one, so you just get one ionized token.
Yeah, just a serious one.
Samuel?
So it's the one with the little 3-point thing.
Samuel? Samuel?
Samuel is the ionized token.
So what happens?
It's all right.
Medium ships, if you get
Chatting. There's other folks.
you have to do
So you've set your dials.
and the
Yep.
only
You
action
want to do it? Do your thing.
So it prevents you from being able to control your ship, basically.
Yeah.
On a medium ship,
We're going to drop
base, it only takes 2. On a small base ship, it takes 1. Yeah, there's a large. Like that's a large base. So that's that, and then so that finishes that. So now you don't get an action. Yeah, and then you want to do your other
Everybody plays Guilty?
What's the best part? Two things. One wireless.
I'll look at the list if it's okay. Then I'll play Guilty. Only slightly bigger. I'm not. Actually,
Or how close to that out call. I have a.
is it fine?
It's not just sleeves. It's just raw dog. One shot it or two cards. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to my.
I don't think he would. I don't think he would, but this one for sure he will analyze.
I grabbed from my due process. A very fancy.
This guy.
So then my ships and then shooting. I don't have any shots.
Dan says to check your phone. Did you message Dan?
He messaged me earlier.
Oh yeah.
I'm not in the roster because I think it was my first time playing.
Everybody knows the lists are due tonight.
Alright, so now it's shots. So you go first, and I don't have any shots. So you would take whatever order you want to take shots.
Okay, if I wanted to, I could shoot.
And you do get a reroll because
No action.
I think if you're on a
So
gas
he
cloud,
takes
you don't
one and rolls for 2.
get- If you're on a gas cloud, you don't get number 6.
I think it's.
Oh, you do?
And 2.0 pure rules, yeah.
Were either of those direct hit?
Yeah, they were direct hits. It doesn't change anything, right? It's just a hit, right? They were.
Oh, cannot attack. Yeah, so actually you cannot attack.
No, they're both crits.
Sure, I'll take
Stuff. Damage.
So he can't
All right.
since he's on the gas cloud, otherwise
So
he'd be able to attack.
parsing. Parsing is doing a free bang. Just to make it through that mess.
No. So you want to make sure you line it up to like here. Like it should be straight through.
I'll play Jerry.
Mark this one off on the side.
The arc needs to go past
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Oh, Dan? Can I bring you something?
Medium base always fits.
No!
Does it still fit?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh!
I don't know whether that's good or bad.
We'll see.
But it's very impressive.
It is impressive.
All right. So she has an action.
Dylan, you want to play warm-up back?
All three.
It's back there.
I leave it there.
You don't have a lock, so you can't bring it. I would roll
So this is this on this one? No, this one was on
Night
the one that died.
Night Beast. Night Beast, yeah.
a crit.
So you're gonna lock
This would cancel
Him?
that first, and then there's the crit for me.
I don't remember.
I think it was on.
I think it was on the one that died.
Yeah, I think it wasn't. Well, we'll check the footage. We'll check the footage.
It's all right.
All right, go for it.
All right. So this one's gonna be the tricky one. One on bank. I don't know if it's gonna fit.
Oh, great.
No, you're fine. Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, so that's so then we go back to that.
That clears the stress.
Yeah, carry one stress.
I don't have any shots.
And no action.
And everything is
No action. You're stressed.
Oh, I'm stressed. You're right.
All right. Pick your five for the shots. Shots behind range 2.
Range 2. Range 3. Decimator.
I have 8 for standard, and I have.
I'll take the range 2 shots.
Against TIE Fighter?
Against the TIE Fighter,
yeah.
Dice are terrible.
2 of 8. You're 4.
Oh, and you can
4 is going to take.
So one more, right?
That's the stress.
Because remember, he dies. Well, except an estimator, they get
Right. So
this is yeah, this is an ionized token. You can get rid of this.
just gonna do the range 1 shot on the decimator.
This type of token by doing a one. I mean a
For the force.
No.
For 3 hits.
But if you do red maneuver, you still have it.
Or if you do a
You still have it.
And then veteran turret gunner, tail gunner is going to shoot the academy pilot. Range 1.
Yeah, range 1.
I'm sorry. Can I roll one more die? I only rolled 3 for the.
I'm doing a 4K turn, so that's basically
take the range 1 shot on the academy
like
pilot.
this.
The crits.
And then flips around this way. And I get a stress token for that. So I don't get an action. And then this one is doing a 2 straight.
Bo-Katan. I can re-roll with Bo-Katan. And I'll leave that. So hit me 2 crits.
Get my 1 die.
And then I have
One crit.
so if, I don't think the future version does, but if it has a linked action, then that means you can do this and then that in the same action. So I can take a focus and I can rotate back.
Alright. Decimator, range 1.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to I guess to do an order, focus, and then rotate my turret.
Yeah.
I am Kevin.
And then back to you.
Okay. I got it.
Night Beast, range 1. 1 hits.
Regular?
Range 2 against Sam Wesson.
Wow, I'm so good at this game.
Now you want to do focuses.
now you do nothing. After she defends, now or now? Just one. Two playmates. And one range 2 against Sam West against Orising. 2 hits. One evade. Takes 1.
I had Dauntless. I forgot I had Dauntless on this. It can perform actions even if I bump a ship.
Is that a possible tournament? Maybe.
I'm thinking twice because right now I don't think this works.
You have one more time.
After I partially execute a maneuver, I can.
I didn't deal single damage.
Range 1. Yeah. Oh, sorry, he had a lock and force. Oh, that's right. I just rolled 3 evades, 2 evades.
You can lift this one. Okay, guys, can I have your attention for a moment? Sure. Yes. Anybody that's buying from Joe? Does anyone care about these?
Nope. What are these? Can you pause the timer?
System please.
Hang on. Okay, I put back timer. Select this one.
I had to start a couple games ago, kind of, if I feel like I'm curious.
Okay, so shooting, all your 5. So I'll just let you go through the motions and let me know if you have any questions.
And then this my Boba Fett can still shoot just
You're what?
my Boba Fett can shoot like nothing, there's no penalties.
Yeah, I mean, there's no penalty. The stress doesn't give any shooting points to you.
I'm ready.
And it does look like it's a card. The upper corner of my sheet. So yeah, you have a shot there. Plus it's range 1, so you can get those one die.
So I guess I'll
So I'm gonna play this for Zam, and I'm gonna drop Prox Mine on him. And take 1 over.
Actually, you're gonna reroll 6 because it's range 1.
oh yeah, and then I can reroll 1 because of his ability, and then also with the primary because I have fearless.
But you're not.
I'm not in.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not in the
You're not in.
So that's the end system phase.
So it's 2, and then you can reroll 1. And I roll on defense die. So I block 1 and I take 1. So that is 3.
So you mark your ship.
I don't know what that is.
You mark your ship.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry.
Alright, so then check if you have any other shots.
Sorry. Focus. You can put on your ship.
Back to dial.
Because he's just going to bump. He bumps, and he's going to do Dollars. Focus.
Barrel is a move. So you could move.
Too hard.
My question?
Are you okay with that there?
Sure. That works.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, your judge for Saturday. You guys are screwed. You guys are screwed. Yeah, there should be 2 of these. Oh wait, Dan's getting 2 of them. You guys are getting 2 of them. We're on one base player. So you guys need to do one. We'll probably do it this way. We'll figure it out. Who does? Okay.
We'll tell them about it. I don't think it'll be a big deal. Not unless he's flying a bunch of students.
She is going to reinforce rear.
Player stress. Against rear.
And Zam's going to do a 1 bank. Clears stress. Target lock.
Alright. Anytime?
So if you had to deplete,
I think it's range.
a strain, and a stress, you take one of each off.
Yeah, range 3. Yeah. Range 3.
If I take that off, am I then able to take it off? Or is that?
Because you ended the movement phase with no stress.
Send it.
Spend the force for 1.
2 hits.
Sorry, you're locked, so you can't spend green tokens when you're
That was the worst. That's the worst. Shiva 2.
That's where
1 hits.
you're not going to have a shot with cavalry. That's where you could rotate your army if you want.
I'm just going to take the...
Range 1 against.
I don't have a forward arc, so I'm going to take the range 1.
Yeah, that's amazing.
This has to be clear.
4 dice. Got an extra. Reroll. And spend 1 for it as well. Yeah. You still take 2 even if you usually reinforce something.
So if I use a reinforce, it takes it down to 2.
Yeah,
so I spend a force to take it down to 1.
This is an exclamation point is stress. So then it's that one, but the other side. Actually, no, you're right. That reduces
Reinforce, it cancels.
How does I relate for the ionized work?
So
I feel like I
it
only works if you it only works if you get 2 hits, right? With reinforce.
Right, so if I spend an evade to cancel 1 and there's 2 left, one of those gets canceled, the other one goes through.
So you take an ionized token. So your next movement,
range 2, good academy pilot.
one forward, and then since you're going through the gas cloud again, you're going to have
2 hits.
what do the ionized tokens, how does that affect myself further?
Alright.
How does that affect?
And wait, I forgot.
So an ionized token, he has a shot.
Yeah, range 3. I'm not just being green tokens, right? Attacks, right?
Yes, on attacks you can.
Doesn't matter. It integrates.
You know what?
So I move, so now it's your shot, and I have no shot.
Yeah, it was on the. I I was on the top one. I remember because we did.
Get a stress.
Yeah, so it's
After I defend, I can spend 2 charges.
definitely take a shot.
I can't use the
Definitely one.
That was Yep, yes.
You have because you're rating one. So it's a crit, and then you spend the focus. Oh, you don't. That just changes it because you already had a focus symbol, right?
Yes.
So it's. So did you just turn it face up? You don't have to reroll.
And you get 2 stress.
So then that's
Because I defended them.
3 dice. So if I blank out again, so
Focus actually that's a lot stronger. I thought
no, it's so like people say, oh, I have double modified shot. That means you have a lock and a focus. So that means you get the advantage of having more possible hits or evades. Plus, well, actually, it really only applies to hits. So if you're rolling an attack dice, if you have a lock, then you have the option of, let's say I roll this. If I have a focus token, I'm probably going to keep that. This is a blank, so I'm going to re-roll it. And then, so now it's eyeball. So if I have a focus token, these 2 work, and I spend it, these 2 will turn into hits. And now I have to. So I roll 3 defense dice. So I have no focus tokens, so otherwise I would be able to turn this into
Reset?
page and I'd survive.
We're going to drop a proxy line on 4
Estimator.
Total of 4, right?
So for 1, roll 2.
Yeah, you should always keep it out.
Nothing. 1 hit.
I'm just telling you, I made the mistake too. And then so it's
It did take 1, though, right?
Yeah.
so you want to play a full game?
What's the decimator at?
And then a full game, there's a 90-minute, I mean, hour 15-minute time.
8 more health.
So it's at half right now.
Standard time.
how was it determined if that timer was set? And
You end the round if you're in the middle of a round. If you're in a round, you finish that round even if the timer went off.
how do if you're and then from there, how do you determine the winner?
Oh, it's basically just points destroyed. So if you look at the bottom right corner,
Estimator.
each one has like
One like this. Is that right?
I'm sorry?
He balanced. He's
score that.
It's a blue maneuver, but I'm going to keep back the stress for him
And
to
if
do
you half points means you took away half the total shields plus 1. Does that make sense? So like so for example, my ties have 4. So if you get them, if you take out a total of between the shields and the hull, if you take out 2, then you get half points.
There's some stress.
Okay, so we'll just play a full game
How do you do it?
now. So just go ahead and put him back in.
for your 55.
Just don't take it.
I know about that.
Okay, because you play magic. Like limited edition cards. So I still want playing cards.
One right.
Alright, so it's a range 2.
Yeah, range 2 on both ships. So
What's the Academy pilot?
2 health. Huh?
2 health left. Yeah, we're gonna shoot like
That's what he wants to do. That's good.
Estimator.
33 cards.
Say range 2 shots.
Julio, you're playing Cody. Joel, you're playing Dylan. Daniel's playing Grant.
In the face. 2 hits and a crit. Takes a crit.
Then focus.
You got half on him.
Alright, and for our standard parry,
Alright. Nope. No shots.
and Gavin, you're playing harder.
I guess
That's not too smart. Yeah, I guess not.
Because I looked on Reddit, other people had that same issue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm in the restroom. Do you want a drink or anything?
No. I'll go to the ships, I guess. Okay.
This cannot shoot because it's a reach here. He can shoot, yes, he can. And
You want
It started when
he has agility 3, so he rolls 3 dice, but he only can make the damage.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
Hey Samuel, just as a heads up that you're getting the TIE Reaper, yes?
Yeah.
There's no cardboard for it. Is that okay?
Yeah, that'll work still. Shame.
Because that cardboard only came with the ship itself, so odds are you probably need to buy another Reaper.
Yeah.
So do you want it or not?
Yeah, I won't get it. Someone else get it. Yeah. You give it to someone else.
There's no art. There's no art. We don't have any machines.
Alright, you're set?
Yep. Your other
Oh, you're using the Coruscant. You're playing the Coruscant, the Siege of Coruscant one. Yeah, just play the normal one. Why did you play the Siege of Coruscant one? Well, I know, but it's still it's the same ability. It's the same ability. What's the question? I was trying to figure out if Siege of Coruscant is like a shot. I don't think so. No, they're not. Because they're not a friendly ship. They're not a fair.
So, okay, so you're
Let's do it in 2 shots.
you're 4. Move your boxes or use the
Alright, so we would just start off by doing the road thing, just so you can get to place the obstacles. So I roll 2 hits.
Oh yeah, he does.
No, it's on the other edge.
Okay, no shots. Your other 4 then?
So then you get to place
4.
because you have the crit.
Range 1.
He gets a range 1 extra.
Range 2.
Oh,
10 reroll.
1 from
other arms.
Two hits. Yep. Do I have a shot on Decimator?
This guy can pass his calculator to this guy.
So I still get 2 strikes.
Well, I'm not playing this list for the tournament, that's for sure. This is a bad one.
At the end, non-fire.
He likes magic and stuff, but there's more like a strategy. This is like a strategy for this.
I hope you guys play. Oh, wait, I gotta get my other shots. So that's there?
Yeah.
You think you'd like it more than I want?
I think.
Oh yeah, this is a quick thing.
If you would definitely like it, just like, because like during this, our body just not even really like feasible during the school year for me.
Oh really?
Because I'm always doing homework on the weekends. Because that's like I try and save homework for the weekend so that I can have more time during the week to do stuff.
Right.
Just put a gravity on there. And then, like during the weekend, I play sometimes.
Got it.
His favorite is Jumpstart for magic.
Okay, yeah. Fun and quick and random. Alright, so you placed one there?
Yeah. For 2022, I think we have. I think we're missing just a we have like 80% of possible decks.
Oh, really?
Stop buying them because I found out once there are actual limitations, or there's variations of
Yeah.
and then, so we have like we kept getting duplicates that were slightly different. We're like, we should just stop. And then one of them I went and bought singles just to fit that were the equivalent.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
Because I thought
Otherwise, spend a lot of money.
I got really lucky on some of them.
So I would place first. Oh yeah, I'll make sure. So I'm gonna start with this.
This story has their like their boosting packs just out here.
Oh, alright. They could be stolen.
Like I'm used to like just like it's behind where you either walk past cap or like back in the
really?
behind
Range 2. Go for it.
and like the city.
No shot for you. Yeah, no shots.
It's not. There's so many people coming in. It's not cheap.
Range 2. Nothing.
Yeah.
Everything's locked up.
Oh, really?
You guys got a force here.
What's up?
You guys got a force here.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a force, but I also keep forgetting that
Bo-Katan?
Ship Slade 1.
Oh.
So if I'm in your defender's rear arc, I can change 1 hit to a crit. And a 4, so.
Please stabilize after you execute an illustration.
Yeah, it doesn't get too active.
So, range
There's almost usually always somebody at 50. But yeah.
So what's giving you the reroll? Because of race slow. Because after it's only it's kind of like Howl Runner. It's like raw friendly ship at range 0 to 3 perform an attack against a stressed ship. It's kind of like how it's the stressed part. Yeah, it's the stressed part. It's kind of like Howl Runner, except it has to be stressed and it's range 0 to 3. But
Yeah, it doesn't get that high.
Already spent a force, so take 2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit.
Like have like one place a big trash can, and it'll just be like overflowing with packs because everyone's just ripping them.
Yeah, that's good money for the stories.
Damn it.
And then I can deploy, or I can as close to the edge.
All right. Wow, that was a good move.
Is there generally like
Popsicle. Yeah, it was. I'm like, click, and it didn't move, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Good job.
Is there kind of like a way, is it just personal preference that if you use like more ships that are a little weaker or a couple more powerful?
Yeah, some people use 2 ship lists, and you can have between 2. So then we set those.
Say no more than 8, just because I it's a little ridiculous.
Ready?
Yeah.
Has Armada as like a whole kind of is it kind of died off, like people don't really play it much. I just don't people play it.
Yeah, there's not a big scene.
Is like X-Wing kind of taking on the main one?
I mean, X-Wing's always been bigger, but I mean, even X-Wing is struggling since they stopped making it. But it's definitely a bigger following.
It's got a quick change. Fuel leak.
Action, yeah.
One down, one to go. Bank. There's this. She's gonna boost. Kicks in.
The other kind of weird thing about the portable stores is like a lot of like the influencers, they'll just kind of
Oh, he shows up.
He'll just show up at the events.
He's a nice guy.
I've never played.
Okay, my dials are set. So there's this.
Like a video, so on this day, I'll be down at this game.
Yeah, that would be that's cool. I used to watch this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1 card.
6, 7. 6, 7.
After this kind of playing around, like understanding how to do the movement, it's a lot clearer.
Yeah, get the hang of it even better.
Alright, this
This is the boost.
range 2. Range 2 heavy laser cannon.
One, like that one, or you can do the one. Can you do either bank or does it have to be the hard?
Just 2 hits.
Well, this is the bank, and then that's the hard one on the right.
Heavy laser cannon.
The bank.
Yeah, change right.
Oh, wait.
Alright, no shots.
So, actually, I should do one at a time. Just make it simple and do this way.
I think that Desmond is about to fly off the table.
Depends, huh? Let's see what happens. I am not finding this list for the tournament, that's for sure.
Why not?
My poor TIE fighters get killed. These eat by one.
So just give me the...
Even with the re-rolls, I roll garbage. Can I get a range 1? I can't even. And we're good.
Don't you have a 1 heart?
Yeah, but I want to see what.
Yeah, he's off. I had to try. Because I was going to get stressed either way. And I would've. All right. Good game, Jeff. Try to re-roll your dice to see if you get a hit on the fire spray. Because you got wind fighting, right?
I did that.
Oh,
I rolled a focus.
And but this round, how about this round? This round, you roll right, you still roll right, but how does it work?
Wounded pilot is
After
You perform an action. So when she did the boost, I rolled and got a focus.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. Oh.